Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Umar Ajilo is my name, member representing Makarfi Kudan Federal Constituency from Kano State. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, the House note, the constitutions of the Federal Republic of Nigeria under sections 43 and 44 granted the right of every Nigerian to acquire and owns immovable properties and reside anywhere in Nigeria. Mr. Speaker, concerned that the BBC Hausa service reported very scary and disturbing and urgent news yesterday about an order given to the Hausa community living in Ababo town of Ika South local government area of Delta State to leave the town within 4 days, which is expiring today, Thursday, 18 June 2024. Mr. Speaker, worried that the Hausa community has lived in the towns for over 30 years, the BBC Hausa contacted a member of the community who confirmed the order and said it was because of the rising kidnapping incident in the area, claimed that the Hausa community was responsible. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, the Hausa community denied the claim, and none of their members was ever caught in the crimes. Note that this is the very dangerous and unconstitutional act capable of causing national crisis, further deteriorating the DC security situations in the country. As anything can happen at the expirations of this ultimatum today, Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, my prayer is urge the House to urgently intervene through its security committees, such as Defense, Army, Navy, Air Force, and Police, led by the Defense Committee. Mr. Speaker, to ensure urgent steps are taken by all security agencies to avert breakdowns of law and order in the community. Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, I so move. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
My dear colleagues, perhaps that answers what I was going to say a few minutes ago. In Delta Central today, we are under siege. There are herdsmen that are living in all the bushes, forests. And what they do now is a new trend of coming on the highway and open fire on vehicles that are carrying people from one destination, to another. They kill people, force the vehicle to a stop, and carry all the occupants into the forest. Mr. Speaker, this area includes immediately after Saple, where personally I escaped, like 3 weeks ago. Around between Agbaro and Ugeli is another dead end. From Unweru to Bomodi Junction on the Port Harcourt East-West Road is another dead junction. Along, I don't want to mention the area my dear colleague, said, Abavo area. They stay in the bushes and they just open fire, to kill people and kidnap people for ransom. Mr. Speaker, I'm curious that these assailants are having field days, especially that around those areas you have police checkpoints, yet nothing is happening. It has become so frightening. Mr. Speaker, I want to plead that this matter, we have a minute silence for those who have lost their lives in the last 2 weeks, more than 10, and also to call on the Inspector General of Police to direct the police of Delta State to increase the police surveillance, and patrol in those mentioned areas, and mandate the House Committee of Police Affairs and National Security and Intelligence to please monitor compliance. Mr. Speaker, I so move.